Hey, music students, how are you doing today? Let's get back to where we left off last week with Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho. Just a quick review of the song. Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho, and the walls came a-tumbling down. Now the bass line's here next to me, and I'm hoping that you'll sing along with me. Here we go. Ready and sing, la, 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 me, me, la, 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 me, me, la, la. Now you try that part while I sing the melody. 1 and a 2, here's your la and go. Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho. The walls came a-tumbling down. Switch parts. You sing Joshua and I'll sing the bass line. But I'm going to improvise, so I'll be adding rhythm to my bass line. Ready? Here we go. You start with Joshua. La, 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 la. Me, me, me. La, la. La, 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 la. Me, 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 me. La, la. Very nice. All right. So last week we added one rhythm pattern to our whole bass line, and this week what I was doing was just improvising rhythms. So I know I have 4 macro beats of la, 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 or do, 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 do. So I have all that space to make up my own rhythm. So I can do la, 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 la. And then on me, I only have 2. So me, 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 me. And then I'm back to la, la, right? And then I have 4 more las, 4 more macro beats. So I could la, 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 la. And it could be anything you want on those 4 macro beats, as long as you're on the right pitch. La, la. And then we go down to me again. Me, 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 me. And then back up to la, la, la. All right, so what I'm doing is keeping that beat. And then I'm going to sing Joshua one last time, and I want you to do your own improv. So whatever you want rhythmically with our bass line. All right, here we go. So we're both improvising our own bass line here with our las and our me's. 1 and a 2 and a ready. Here we go. La 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 la. Me, me, la la la. La, la, la. Me, 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 me. La. All right, very nice. Now this time you do that while I sing the tune. Here we go. Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho, and the walls came a-tumbling down. Very nice. And we're in minor tonality. La, do, mi, I'm audiating. La is my resting tone. Good. So we have been working on some rhythm patterns here. And today we're actually going to get to read and write some rhythm patterns and get back to some notation. So I'm going to do a very short little chant for you. And while you're listening to it, I want you to be audiating and figuring out if you're audiating duple meter, groups of 2, do, day, do, day, do, day, do, duple meter, groups of 2, or are you audiating triple meter, groups of 3, do-da-dee, 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 do-da-dee. All right, so you listen and see if you can figure it out. This is how it goes. Write a message, tell me what you know. Rhythm pattern stories, here we go. Write a message, tell me what you know. Rhythm pattern stories, here we go. What were you audiating? I was audiating do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day, duple meter, groups of 2. All right, so this is my chant one more time. While I do it, would you go do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day. Keep those micro beats while I chant. Write a message, tell me what you know. Rhythm pattern stories, here we go. Write a message, tell me what you know. Rhythm pattern stories, here we go. Rhythm pattern stories, Mrs. Holden? What are you talking about? Well, I'm about to show you some rhythm pattern stories. So, this is an idea that I took from Mrs. Glasgow, who is the music teacher over at South Davis Elementary and a friend of mine. And we've done reading together, but we've never really done it this way. So this is a new way for us to think about reading our rhythm patterns and making messages or stories out of them. And I thought you might enjoy this. So this is the story that I just told you, my chant, really. That's the message that I wrote in here. This is what it looks like musically. All right, so here you're going to see one line. We don't need a music staff because we're just doing rhythm. We don't have pitches that are going up or down. And you're going to see the 4/4 time signature. And really all that's telling us is that we have 4 macro beats in each of our measures or each of our musical sentences. And the quarter note, which we're gonna call do, is worth 1 macro beat. So we're gonna see 4 macro beats in each of my sentences or my lines right here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And down here, here's another one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so we're going to, I think most of you can read this already, but just to review, because it may be new to some, when we have 2 note heads and 2 stems connected like this, we call this do day. And here's another do day. And when we have 4 that are connected by 2 of these beams here, 4 stems, 2 beams, we call that do ta data. And then that's our macro beat do. So I'm just going to read this to you and I want you to listen. So 1 and 2 and ready and listen. Do day, do day, do ta data do. All right, now this time, would you audiate it, please? 1 and 2 and audiate. All right, now let's have you read it. 1 and 2 and ready, let's read. Nice job. All right, let's look at the second line. Again, we have our 4/4. These 2 bars at the end just mean we're finished. All right, so that's the end of my message. And now we see some familiar things. I still see 4 macro beats, but they look like they're mixed up a little bit from the first line. So they're in a different order, right? I will read it first, you listen, then we're going to audiate, and then I'm going to have you read it to me. Here we go, 1 and 2 and listening first. Do ta data do day, do day do. 1 and 2, now audiate. 1 and 2, now read out loud. Very nice. Let's try the whole message. So, from beginning to end, it sounds like this. 1 and 2, and here I go. Do day, do ta data do ta data do day, do. Can you audiate the whole thing now? And read it out loud for me. Here we go. Excellent, very nice. And you might recognize that this is the rhythm of the chant that we just did, right? So I said, write a message, tell me what you know, rhythm pattern stories, here we go. Now, you might want to write a longer message or a story, a rhythm pattern story. So this next one, oh, this guy came from the music room, right? It's pretty big. So let's make sure you can see this all right. All right, you got it? I hope so. All right, so this one, you'll notice has more than 4 macro beats on a line. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, but it still says 4, 4. So that just means that I'm going to have to divide these lines up into groups of 4. So that's why I have this line right here. I'm dividing into like sentences, right? If I were writing a story, we'd have a period. And I'm dividing up into measures. So each measure is going to have 4 macro beats in it. There are 2 measures on the first line and 2 measures on the bottom line. And we have something new here that we should recognize. That's our quarter rest, and it's worth 1 macro beat. All right, so let's see, and there's where we finish. And this one's called April Showers. You could name it anything you wanted, but that's what I decided to name it. So let me read to you, and you can listen and follow along. 1 and 2, and here I go. Do, do, do day. Do day, do to day to do day, do. Do day, do, do to day to do, do. All right, now this time I'm gonna have you audiate it, so I'll point and you say it in your head, I'll say it in my head too, right? We're sort of hearing it in there. 1 and 2, and here we go. All right, and are you ready to read it out loud? Let's give it a try. 1 and 2, and ready, you read. Great work. All right, so now the next step is going to be you writing your own rhythm pattern, story, or message. Set up your 4 and your 4, and then you're gonna put your line all the way across, and you're gonna show me it's finished there, right? Okay, and then you're going to decide what your 4 macro beats are going to be. So, put your note head right on the line. I'm going to do, do day. So I have to write my stem down on the left. Now you could go up on the right. We've done that before too, right? So this sometimes is written like this, but it goes up on the right if you're going up and down on the left if you're going down. So today we're going down. Do day, and then I'm going to do a rest. I'm going to do a Z and a C underneath, right? And a rest, and then let's just do another do. We'll keep it simple today. Here I go. Do day, do. All right, and that's my musical message. Now you could do more than that if you decided you want to do more than 4 macro beats. If you want to do another line, you could just put a single line there to show us that that's the end of a measure. And you could write another one. You could extend it out this way. And you can write as many of these patterns as you want, but what you're aiming for is 4 macro beats, that 4/4 time signature, 1 line, note heads on the line. All right, so I would love to see a picture of what you end up writing, either on your whiteboard or outside. And if it looks like it just started snowing, this April, my chant was April showers, my last little musical message, but it's been April snow, April showers, April sunshine, right? It's been a little crazy. So it just started snowing here again, but if I get outside to my driveway and make some patterns, I'll show you and attach them to this video. All right. Good luck with your writing. Share what you're doing with me. Great to see you again.